What we're going to talk about today is how to get your parents to buy you your first horse. I am a daddy's little girl, and so I do think I have got my dad slightly wrapped around my finger. So when I did come asking, eventually I think he did say yes, although he did make me pay for quite a lot of my first pony. So how we got to this moment right here and this girl started probably when I was about 1. As soon as I was born, my parents moved to the countryside, which was probably their biggest mistake, because in the countryside that we live at the moment are loads and loads of horses, and our next door neighbours used to come over and just plonk me on their horse. My first lone pony was Charlie. Then after Charlie I had Haribo. Then after Haribo I had Millie, and after Millie I had Bluey. And I eventually, after I think a year, asked his owner if I could buy him, and to my amazement she said yes. And then I had the tricky part of getting my dad to buy Bluey. Although I did actually pay for most of Bluey, that was his condition. I had to use up all my savings to actually buy Bluey. Of course he helped. And then came Maisie, and I had her for a couple of years. And then next came Riley, a nice big grey Irish sport horse. But Riley wasn't an event horse. He was very sweet and made a very good hunter, but the eventing life wasn't for him. I sold him, and then how it came about me getting Holly is that Matt said, "Oh, you should come and ride some of my horses," and he had 3 horses lined up for me, and of course they were all for sale. And Holly Girl was the last horse I tried, and I just knew she was the one. We're coming up to our 3rd year anniversary on the 23rd of September. So yeah, I guess I could persuade my parents to buy me my first horse and keep help funding me throughout my life so far, is because it's not just a hobby for me, it is my life, and yeah, it's what I want to do when I'm older. So it's my dream, my passion. I know it probably sounds like I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but all my savings have gone into Holly, and all my savings still go into Holly. All the work I've been doing over the summer while I'm back from uni has gone into the horse. I've just bought a brand new dresser, oh, not a brand new dressage saddle, but a second-hand one, and that wasn't cheap, and I did feel that when that money left my bank account. But I think it's an investment into my future. So it's not only my parents investing in it, but also myself. So my advice for anyone trying to get your parents to buy you a horse is to really, if you are truly passionate, is to let them know how passionate you are and to show it and prove it. Obviously everyone's not as financially able, but there's always a way to get around that. If you work at a yard where you can ride horses, or even if you loan a pony. I mean, a lot of top riders have come from impoverished backgrounds and worked their way up. I think it makes you tougher if you have to work from the bottom upwards. It's my dream really, and here I am living it, and I feel very lucky and privileged to be able to live it and to have parents that support me financially and all the rest emotionally, and yeah.